Hello YouTubers, today I'm gonna be doing a very rare unboxing video. If you could not tell, or you may not know, what I have in here is a MacBook Pro. So I do not know if many of you that follow me on the channel, you know that what was it, like about a week or a week and a half ago, I ended up purchasing a MacBook Air. And it was kind of spec'd out. They had a 1 terabyte hard drive. It was the 16 GB version of RAM, and it had the 8 core M1 CPU and 8 core GPU. Well, what happened was that at first I started having like some little bit of buyer's remorse, and because the new MacBooks are just around the corner, so I kind of figured what I could do is just like whenever the new MacBooks M1 X chips or M2 chips come out, I can sell my MacBook Air. But in the end, to not make the story so long, I ended up returning the brand new unit. So then, based on watching videos from other YouTubers, I started looking into, this box is dusty, I started looking into the Apple refurbished program. So I heard a lot of good stuff about the refurbished program, and as well as people who have gotten computers, MacBook computers from their website. They're pretty much practically new or lightly used. So that's what I ended up doing. So I returned the MacBook Air, and then I went ahead and I purchased, instead of purchasing another MacBook Air, what I purchased was a MacBook Pro. So I ended up purchasing a MacBook Pro, 1 terabyte hard drive, 16 GB of RAM. It's also an M1 8 core CPU and 8 core GPU M1 chip. And so, believe it or not, what would have cost me this MacBook Pro, what would have cost me the amount that it would have cost me brand new, as compared to buying it refurbished, I saved a lot of money. I saved like about $400. So that is the amount of savings I was able to get. And on top of that, like I said, from what I hear, these units are like pretty much like almost brand new because they are lightly used. So this will be the same thing as like some YouTuber guy purchased a MacBook Air, like in the case that I did, and then I would just do like a review and ended up returning the unit. So that's pretty much what many of these units have, how lightly they have been used. So perhaps the original user just happened to change their mind. They had a little bit of a buyer's remorse, and that's it. They ended up returning the unit. So I think for me this is a win-win situation, because I end up getting the higher tier of the M1 MacBook, and since the MacBook Pro has the fan, it has better performance under stress, such as video editing or mostly content creation, what I do. So I gave it a thought, and I went ahead and I ended up purchasing a refurbished unit. So as you can see, it looks almost exactly like a brand new unit. The only difference is, as I have seen in other YouTube videos, the only difference is that it has this marking here that says Apple certified refurbished product. But other than that, everything else is like almost brand new. I'm going to go ahead and peel the plastic, and so just to have a similar experience such as the one that I had when I did the unboxing on the MacBook Air, which was a brand new unit. It wasn't a refurbished unit, and that one ran about, in terms of prices, about almost $1,800, because it was very spec'd out. It had the 16 GB of RAM, the 1 terabyte hard drive SSD, and also it had the 8.8 M1 chip. 8.8 I mean by 8 core CPU and 8 cores GPU. So I try to match the same specifications on the refurbished MacBook Pro unit, and I cannot be happier because even before opening this box, I know I'm gonna find there's gonna be in there an almost like new condition MacBook computer, and I'm saving myself like around approximately almost $400. Look at this. Let me smell it. It smells new. It smells like if it was brand new, and it's a refurbished unit. So brand new with the specifications that I got this one, I would have paid somewhere around $2100 to $2200. So if it's $400 less, you can do the math. So getting the refurbished unit is about $200 less than that. I'm sorry, I apologize, $400 less than that. Now, it smells okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it has the same smell as the brand new MacBook Air that I happened to, the one that I unboxed about a week ago. But the first thing I'm gonna do is like check for any scratches, scuffles of any type, just like I have seen in other YouTube video reviews. And I honestly cannot see any, I mean, so far, I haven't even opened the shell, but I don't see any scuffles. I mean, the unit looks like almost brand new. So let me set it aside and let's see the remaining of the packaging. Look at this, the charger cable. It comes neatly packed in. The I think it's 61 watt charger is here. I mean, everything is there like as if it was brand new. I also ordered from Amazon an additional wall charger. This one is 87 watts. Although it's not OEM, originally from Apple, but I ended up saving a little bit of money. So you can see there the pot is there, and this is so I can have an extra connector when I go out, keep it in the car somewhere or at my job. And so I'm gonna put this back. No need to open this because you know the brochures come here and some Apple, you know, advertisements. And by the way, I'm also going to add insurance on this MacBook Pro. Although it's a refurbished, it is a refurbished unit. As a user, I am able to add Apple Care, and also I ordered a protective shell that should be arriving tomorrow. And the only thing I feel bad about is that I kept the protective shell that I got for the MacBook Air because I threw the case away and I cannot return it back to Amazon. But it's fine. It wasn't that expensive to begin with. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess yeah, I'm gonna open the unit. I'm gonna set this box aside because the protective shield in between the screen and the keyboard, I want to put it back in the box. So here I'm going to open the unit. Oh, it was the other way. I'm gonna open the unit and let's see what we find out. Oh my god, the thing looks like brand new. Look at it. It initiated the startup. So it comes with this protective I mean, these are Apple certified. The box sets itself, these are Apple certified products. And by the way, since this is the MacBook Pro, this is the one with the touch bar. And although I have heard, you know, bad things about the this touch bar, I kind of like it. So I'm gonna give it a try and do, you know, 2-3 months, 4 months from now when the new units are announced by Apple, and maybe another month or two until customers are able to put in their order and deliveries start. They may be sometime down 4 or 5 months down before new MacBooks with the new M1X or M2 chip arrives. So in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy this, and if you know, I think I can ride with this MacBook Pro until next year, and I can just like pass this down to the family and instead of selling it out there for an amount of money that it's not gonna be reasonable enough, then if I just like keep it within the family. So I'm gonna put the box back, and I'm gonna be doing further videos with the MacBook, this refurbished MacBook Pro unit. So also this video that I'm filming, that I'm shooting right now, I'm gonna end up editing it on the MacBook Pro. The MacBook Pro 16GB RAM and 1TB hard drive. So all the specifications are there, but you know, I have to blur this information, but I can tell you more or less that it is the model A2338, and it is the MacBook Pro 13-inch, and not the specifications don't show there, but anyways, I am very happy, and I'm also happy to share this with you as part of my content on YouTube. And as you know, I try to upload and put out content there that you know, that of your liking. So if you do like my videos, always hit a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. My channel is growing, and pretty soon I'm gonna hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I hope forward to seeing that, you know, anytime within the next weeks or months before the year ends. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, YouTubers, and I'm gonna keep you posted with this new unit, or refurbished unit. So now you know, I ended up returning the MacBook Air, and then I went to the Apple's refurbished website, and I ended up getting a MacBook Pro with the same specifications that I had on the MacBook Air. The only difference is that this unit, it has 100 nits more brighter screen, it has a built-in fan, and it has a touch bar, which some people hate it, others love it. It is what it is. So thank you again, and have a great day.